to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Tight end's right. Watch tight end. We got three. Three down. Watch out. Watch out.
Watch him now, Barney.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Gun!
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Okay, double up.
Now back to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Denzel Ward. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
All day.
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him.
Hey,
if that
we got
continues,
three
could be a long afternoon for these guys trying to play some defense.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, that could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Leopard!
4 down.
Mayfield under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability and a sack result.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And Denver getting set to take the field. And partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but Sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so
Single,
correct.
single,
And what the
slot.
team and
Hey,
the
you're on an
organization
island
is
over there. You're
hoping,
on
Detroit!
we're going to see
Detroit!
these woes now. But
Eddie's
later,
getting the
when
ball
we're
here.
helping
Eddie's
him with
getting
Hall
the
of
ball.
Fame speed, we'll remember his rookie year and how great he began.
Looking deep downfield. This is caught at the 20.
Keep on coming, baby.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat the defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Watch you now, Barney! Barney!
Three down.
All right, here we go. Green 39!
Now some
Green
movement
39!
before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Strong right.
Here we go now. Blue 90!
Go. Just run. They run it.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner.
All right,
Making
here
sure
we go.
that the blocker is taking care of inside so the doesn't get you. Oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part.
Three down.
We always talk about the
Hurry
best
up, here we go.
performers. Do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes to light best.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. From back at the 3 now. This is third and goal.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Set! 319!
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks, a team, and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach
All right,
him.
now,
Do
lucky
you do it with a little bit of
56,
humor,
lucky
maybe you break
56.
the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to?
Over,
And maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it takes to get the message, it has to be done.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Crash.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Run.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives. ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going
All right,
on
now,
in that
lucky
first
56.
play.
Yeah, I
Lucky
think the
56.
anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7.
All right, here we go.
The incompletion on 2nd
3-19.
down.
3-19.
Mike, check 53's Mike.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Number 53.
Drop to throw.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. A single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
Hurry up, here we go.
Begin the game. Here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Back 99,
Officially
Philly,
no
here we
gain
go.
on the play, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority one.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Too fast, baby.
So a 1st and 10 now in
Back
Denver
99, Philly,
territory
here we go.
at the 44-yard line.
All right, here we go. Green.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
There he goes inside the 30.
Blitz,
And now
blitz,
off to
blitz,
the races
blitz.
down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the
baby,
game,
let's go.
17th on the year. And the Browns
bell.
add 6 to
Give
their
me the bell.
lead. Now the point after try for Santos. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Watch it now,
and
Barney,
a lot of
Barney.
teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start
Here we
the
go
ball
now.
game.
Blue
And typically
90.
those scripts go
Blue
between 12
90.
and 24, 25 plays.
Get your swerve on.
Down 2 touchdowns early.
Gun,
Probably not very
gun,
deep
gun,
into the
gun.
script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And try.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off near the 26.
Here comes the ball.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Hey, hey, hey. We got 3. We got 3. 3 down.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Down, 4 down.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Second and goal from the 1.
Double tight. Double tight. We got 3.
Get it up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Browns add on to their lead. Santos now to add the PAT. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot on the field. You know, thinking you're going to get all of these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Tight end right. Odd. 3 down. 3 down. Odd.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Tight right. Hey, we got 3 down. 3 down.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
You don't want no problems.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
3 down.
Detroit.
3 down.
Back to throw.
Stay at home.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. Extra point from McManus is good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't
Set.
they? Where
Green,
everything
39.
is working for them.
Green,
Every move
39.
they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And now running right through him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Three down.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Two tights. Hey, 40.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now they face a 3rd and 10
Watch
after
it now,
back-to-back
Barney!
incompletions.
Tight right, tight right.
Leopard! Leopard!
4 down, 4 down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Coming.
He's got his tight end in Njoku.
Crash, crash, crash.
They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
We got 4. We got
Hurry up, here we go!
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
tight, double tight.
Detroit! Detroit!
Mayfield to throw it this time. Throw left side, caught by the tight end in Njoku. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Tight, double tight.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Hurry up, here we go! 3, 9.
On 1st down, they'll run the Chubb. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Hot.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover,
Here we
and
go
not
now!
be deterred by
Green,
anything
39!
else.
Green, 39!
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
He wasn't ready.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, guys, check me out.
Set!
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure it's just a little bit extra.
3 down.
Hot!
Now it's Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Touchdown.
Now the point after try for Santos. Santos with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
87's mine. I got 87. Bunch set. Bunch set.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Throwing here on first down. We'll let this thing go for Sanders.
He's moving, boys. He's moving.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
All day.
Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
We got 3.
Set.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. They
Back.
find some open field here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 33 and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the
All right,
30.
here we go. 319. 319.
Twist. Check 20.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
They run with Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
All right, here we go.
They'll run. This is Hunt. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Now let's go.
This is and inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Strong
All
right.
right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
4 down.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
Right.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They don't want
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. That's on throw here, Mayfield.
Hey, watch the lane.
And he'll find a man. That's Landry. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at
because
all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his
right.
way,
Tight
not
end
only
right.
is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
3 down.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Run.
Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best running play with my best back.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Browns add on to their lead.
Yeah, baby.
And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And, partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL-caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Gun!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
That's what I'm
So
talking
they saw
about.
the
That's
contact
it, boy.
before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Get ready.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Check.
Gun!
Three's mic. Rip right.
All right, now, Lucky 56! Lucky 56! Gun!
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 20. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that
I'm
penalty?
so confused. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
We got
Yeah, I have to
three,
agree with you
down,
because
three
this
down.
was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
baby.
The roads will be
That's
fairly
true.
clear
That is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.